every industry has best practices, right? And you get to a certain level, you get to a certain leadership position, you know the best practices. You know what you're supposed to do for the most part, right? It's because I could go to my boss and his boss and ask him a question and probably tell you what they are going to tell me before they even told it to me, right? But having somebody outside who's like a consultant, who's done business in different ways, who's had a lot of success, that's been the biggest impact for me.
It's less about that there were hard shifts in his journey, because he was always looking for the edge. Every call, how can I be better? He came to calls with things that I wanted to talk about. He came to calls with vulnerability. He really did, like, pen clicked, open paper, read. So I really wouldn't say that there was some like, and then he really took off, right?
I was really trusting him with like some really personal stuff I was going through, some issues I was having mentally, some issues I was having in my personal life. And we just chopped it up for like an hour. And I mean, I got so much out of that I think from there, it really just accelerated the trust I had. And like, all right, he doesn't just know what he's talking about in general, but he knows me very well. And he's great at giving like good personal advice too.
Some of the more notable is when we did get into some of that personal stuff that influenced how you were going about your work, especially like how you dealt with in our office drama, accountability with people that maybe intimidated you a little bit or you had friction with, right? And things that overall you might, I just want to go produce or do well and not have to deal with this stuff, but that comes along with your role.
Yep.
You can really equip yourself to not be held by old chains and old programming and the thing that served the 6-year-old you for the 35-year-old man, dad, husband, leader.
And it's good because you form that personal connection with somebody, but then like one thing that Tony's really good at is you got the personal connection, but it doesn't stop the accountability. It doesn't stop the ability to turn on work mode for both of us and get into, all right, this is stuff we got to deal with right now. And some of it's personal, some of it's professional. We can put all of that relationship on pause, go into what we need to do, what we need to handle, and then go right back to that, never skip a beat.